A Relationship with a Narcissist. Introduction. Hello, I'm H.G. Tudor. I have compiled a huge body of work to deal with narcissism and psychopathy to enable you to understand the way that my kind function, behave, and operate. As part of this, I regularly utilize materials which highlight the behavior of narcissists and psychopaths to enable you to understand when you watch video footage or read an article so that you have the behaviors broken down. That aids you in two ways. The first is it enables you to understand the behavior that you're witnessing when otherwise you might not be able to do so. Secondly, where you are interested in understanding more about narcissism generally, the principles and concepts that I speak of become all the easier to understand when you have real-life examples. This is invaluable work. My work works. It saves lives and livelihoods. And I do it, as I have made mention, because it extends my legacy. As a narcissistic psychopath, I don't do this out of the goodness of my heart. There is no goodness there. It is a dark and cold place. Instead, I do this because it fits with the prime aims. It allows me to assert control over people, and I receive fuel by way of people's responses. It enables me access to character traits, essentially through the acquisition of additional knowledge and experiences. And fundamentally, this is done because it provides me with residual benefits. Part of that is I earn money from it. I don't need it, but it's always nice to have. And the key reason that I do this is because it enables me to extend my legacy. There are those that say, well, HG, why does it matter you having a legacy if it's in the name of a pseudonym that you use? The point is, I know that's me. I don't need people to know me by my real name to have a legacy. When I hear people talking about H.G. Tudor, see the comments that are written about me, the videos that are made about me, the people that come and say, oh, I was referred to you by a friend who mentioned you. The incidences of where two people have spoken to one another and say, you need to access H.G. Tudor. Oh, I already do so. I find him really useful. Demonstrates that my work is spreading, and thus so is my legacy. And the creation of that legacy is there to enable me to deal with the ultimate threat to control, death. With the knowledge that I will live on beyond death through my work, enables me to nullify that threat to control. Accordingly, because I share with you my, in effect, inside information, you get world-class information about narcissism conveyed to you in a very straightforward way. I spot my kind very quickly. I do so as a combination of consciously looking out for certain tells and behaviors, and also because as a consequence of years of dealing with my kind, being amongst my kind, I subconsciously pick up on the behaviors and assimilate them all very quickly. Other people might describe this as having a hunch or a feeling. It isn't. It's similar to what I do professionally, where I make threat assessments very quickly, utilizing available information, but I do so as a combination of awareness, conscious decision-making, and also repeated ingrained instinctual responses as a consequence of repeated behaviors so that they become second nature to me. My ability to sniff out an empath is both done consciously, see sitting target, but also as a consequence of repeated learned behaviors, which now become second nature. It's similar with regard to my identification of narcissists. Having this inherent ability, and the speed at which I do it, and the effect of being an excellent communicator to share this information with you in an easily understandable way, which isn't esoteric, which isn't bogged down with long psychological terms, which you don't understand and don't really see how they fit into what you experience, means that millions of people have been assisted through my work. They've done so through my many books. They've been done so through my hundreds and thousands of blogs, articles, and my thousands of videos. Of course, there are those that have also been assisted through the various detectors that I offer and audio consultations. If you want to learn more about that, all you need to do is go to my blog, narcsite.com, and there you can read all of the testimonials. There's a section in the menu bar, so you can understand all of the people there that have been helped, and there's more besides. I convey this information to you in a way that nobody else does. I know my kind inside out. I spot my kind very quickly. There are those that come and consult with me who are narcissists, although they don't realise. They're small in number. Most people that come are invariably empathic victims. But there are some who are unaware narcissists, and I spot them very quickly indeed. I spot my kind in terms of my interactions in my private and professional life. What I have done is I've utilised this excellence and knowledge to dissect a short film that has been created, which shows an abusive relationship. Now, the purpose of the film was created not to show a narcissist at work, but rather to show an individual who is a narcissist, but is not mentioned as such, demonstrating the abusive behaviours towards their intimate partner. As you know, narcissists crop up in every walk of life. Lots of different roles and, of course, different dynamics in terms of intimate relationships, familial relationships, work relationships, situations with neighbours, social ones, friends, the workplace, etc. This is a dynamic between an abuser and his victim, and it's clear that he is a narcissist. What I've done is I've used this video film to enable you to understand so many different aspects of the narcissist in action with the victim, so that it's broken down and you can see the traits that she exhibits, that he exhibits, and the dynamic between the two of them. It's an excellent piece of work, and I commend you to watch it. It's a 5-part series. It's all ready, and it's scheduled for the course of tomorrow afternoon UK time, kicking off at 2 p.m. Do watch this. You'll find it fascinating. It also will give you an opportunity to test your own skills first as to what you can pick up in terms of the behaviours and dynamic. And then you can learn whether you were correct when I provide you with my forensic breakdown. This is a scintillating opportunity to not only test your knowledge, but to learn more and watch it by reference to a film created that shows an abusive relationship, and therefore one which is between a narcissist and the victim. I wanted to flag this to you so that you don't just think, oh, a relationship with the narcissist, I'll pass that by, but to encourage you to watch it, not only to support my work, but also to learn more, and also so that you can use it to share with other people who might not yet realise they're dealing with a narcissist. The 5-part series appears in the course of Saturday, 11th of February, commencing at 2 p.m. UK time. I'm H.G. Tudor. Thank you for listening.